Hey guys, one, I want to say I'm very happy that people love the story that I said on the other at the other day. So I'm very happy that you guys like it. Two, this one has a lot more characters fighting one person, so this one is going to be a little bit more roundabout. And also, my phone's very close to dying, so we'll see how fun this gets. I have enough battery to do this, though. Okay, trust me. So let's get to the story. So this is the one where pretty much where you see the Phoenix sisters. They come in and this is the fight and so as they're looking for this looking for this object, wondering what the object is, wondering where is the next piece of the dragon. The Phoenix sisters came in with their brother and flew in. That's when they were like, "Hey, is there anything we can help?" Well, honestly, there's nothing we can do. There's no ancient artifact. There's nothing here that's been pulled here for many, many years, apparently. We've asked the locals. Nothing. So, we don't know where to be looking. And so they're all confused, and then that's when suddenly someone pops up at bushes with a giant evil motorcycle holding a orb. Holding the piece of the dragon's if you look through the orb, it has the dragon's right arm. They see this and they're kind of confused, and so Beast Kaiju walked up and said, "Were you hiding in there the entire time? And if you were hiding, why did you choose now to pop out?" And he, being crazy, saying, "Well, I wanted to wait until there was more people just lurking around. And now, since there's more of you heroes than there is of me, this can be fun." And all the heroes kind of look at each other and kind of look in disappointment. So they said, "Oh, you think it's going to be easy?" Overestimating him, but few of them didn't. Beast Kaiju turned into some type of, well, think of a snarling dog with spears on the tip of like locks on it. Then Galactic Knight used his sword to make himself a giant mallet. Then Soul Chain wrapped him up in his imprisoning him in his little chains. And then Cyber Dragon and Shieldmonger, or should I say Shield Warrior, for no copyrighted stuff. He said they pretty much just grabbed him. And then Wildvine just wrapped him up, and Elemental Phoenix just trapped him. They were like, "This was easy." That's when he started giggling. And he giggled, and then after when he kept on giggling, he pulled out a blade and cut one tiny piece out of the rock, and everything exploded. And that's when he went psycho. Suddenly a portal came up, and a chain started falling and started hitting everyone. Everyone didn't know what to do. A few heroes got knocked down, but they were still going. The fight was fierce, and the fight was great, but there was too much of this commotion, and he was just rushing around, cutting people, punching them. They were getting knocked out left and right. That's when Cyber Dragon went out to fight. He did his mighty scream, and one, making him have to hold his ears over the pain, and two, made his portals malfunction. The portals shifted. But before they did that, The Lightning Phoenix took a fatal blow into the stomach. Her being onto the ground, they were heroes win there to save her. The Galactic Knight knew what to do because his suit can heal any fatal wound, long as the person's not dead, and the person wasn't dead yet. So they heal the wound, but he said he'll need to be here the entire time for the fight, because sadly this is a pretty big one. They're in this fight, and so they got pissed off, and so they were like, "Now it's time for you to die." And death triggered him, and so his eyes turned red, and suddenly he pulled out a machine gun. What was shooting not bullets, but the elements itself. And they were dodging it. They were sort of dodging it and missing, and this wasn't. And apparently, this doesn't kill them, but apparently, it goos them, trapping his victims. Every hero was trapped in some elemental goo. They didn't know what to do. He grabbed a blade. He's healing her and protecting them at the same time, and he looked and he said, "Okay, I had my fun. Now I'm gonna go. But know this. Next time you mess with me, you're going to die." Takes a blade, rips a portal out of the fabric in midair, and walks right through it. The elemental demons got so pissed that they lost control of their powers, what dispelled the goo. Wildvine grabbed several pieces of earth, and then she could wrap it around them, wrapped around her, and take her all the way over back to their Earth. And that being said, the portal was still open, so they decided to jump right at it. So Beast Kaiju, Cyber Dragon, Galactic Shield, and Galactic Knight, and Shield Hero, whatever, and Soul Chain are the people who went into that portal. And what happened outside of that portal was pretty crazy to imagine. Okay, we're going to end it there. One, I'm glad I made the story longer. Like I said, I wanted to continue the story a little bit longer. I do feel like the story was a little bit rambly at the start. I don't know. Honestly, I think this may be iffy on the goodest part of the stories, but honestly, I do kind of like it a little bit. But yeah, the reason why this was a little bit more rambly, because like I said, I do want you guys to get to know the characters a little bit more as you're getting to know this battle. So me doing this for the first time ever was showing you guys and talking about these stories publicly and knowing that people are going to be watching them. I'm starting to learn like the good balance between like a good talking point to know the character and when it should get into fights, and I'm trying to learn it as more as we go into the battle. Okay? Well, I hope you guys like this, and see you guys later. Crimson Thunder out.